Hi everyone, it's Global Scholarships and I'm your host Az. And today I want to show you the application process of National University of Singapore. NUS is regarded as one of the best universities in the world and it has 9 different scholarships for international students. If you're interested, visit our website globalscholarships.com. So let's get to it. Now, as always, the first thing we're going to do is to go to the website of the university. And once here, we go to admissions and click on undergraduate and graduate programs. Now here we have undergraduate and graduate buttons. So we're going to click on undergraduate. Now, as you can see, we are in the Office of Admissions page. We go to apply to NUS. Here we have different qualifications like Singapore Cambridge GCE A-level, Polytechnic Diploma from Singapore, or NUS High School Diploma. I will choose international qualifications, which is my qualification. And we have a flowchart here. As you can see, there are 4 steps: understanding admission requirements, submit application online, upload supporting documents, and make application fee payment, and check application status. Now we have deadline here. As you can see, for most qualifications, it's March the 3rd. And if we scroll down, as you can see, we have admission requirements. Now you need to scroll down and find your specific qualification. For me, it's Turkish high school qualification. So I click on that. And here we have requirements for both applicants who have completed the high school final examination and applicants who will be completing the high school final examination after application closing date. So what we have minimum to apply. For people who have graduated, we need Turkish high school graduation certificate or diploma. A pass certificate with an overall GPA of 4.3 is required for candidates to make a competitive application. For people who are not yet graduates, most recent high school exam results prior to high school graduation. And you need to be expected to receive a pass certificate with an overall GPA of 4.3 by, and then we have standardized tests like ACT or SAT. And then we have the standardized test like ACT or SAT. As you can see, it's not required for graduates because you already have a diploma. But if you haven't graduated yet, you need to take one of these tests, and you can click here to see what tests are accepted. Now, for English requirement, high school graduates are required to take a test. Now, you can click here to see which tests are accepted. It's IELTS and TOEFL and all that. But if you're not a graduate, since you have to take the standardized tests, you do not also have to participate in an English test. So basically, if you're a graduate, you don't need to take the standardized test, but you need to take the English test. But if you're still a high school student, you need to take the standardized test, but not the English test. Okay, it's actually pretty simple. And then we have eligibility. High school graduates are eligible for all programs, while people who aren't graduated yet are not eligible for dentistry, law, medicine, and nursing. And application closing date is March the 3rd. After that, we have outstanding achievements, choice of programs, application outcome, appeals, verification of documents, and as you can see, English requirements. Applicants may present any of the following to fulfill the English language requirement. Here you have C1, IELTS, PTE, TOEFL. Now, again, you have to take the English language test only if you're a high school graduate, so you do not take the standardized test. And after seeing all of that, you can now go here and click on Apply Now. To apply, click on the Apply Now link that corresponds to your qualification. The online application forms are best viewed on Google Chrome and Firefox. And then we have application process. We are in the step of finding out the program prerequisites. So I'm going to click on that. And then here in the type of applicant, I'm going to choose international applicants. Now, as you can see, we have subject prerequisites. So we're going to go and find the program we want to apply and see the prerequisites. You can scroll down to find the specific program that you want to apply. There's quite a list here. But here I'm going to go with business administration. Year 12 or higher level pass in mathematics. And selection tests or interview, no. And after we are done with finding the subject prerequisites for the program we want to apply, we go back and resume our application process with the second step. Apply online via the application form. Now, as you can see, we have different application forms for different qualifications. I'm going to go and find my qualification, all other international qualifications. I'm going to click on Apply Now. And now here we have our applicant portal. You can sign in with one of your social accounts like Facebook, Google, Microsoft account, or LinkedIn. But what if you do not have any of these social accounts, or you just don't want to use any of them? Well, then what you do is you click on go back twice. And when we are on this page, you scroll up, and as you can see, we have a note here. All prospective applicants will require an account with Google, Facebook, Microsoft, or LinkedIn to access the online application system. If you do not have an account from any of the above, you will need to sign in here before we proceed to submit an application. So we click here, and it will take us to a page where we can create our login account. So here I'm gonna use a disposable mail, then we put in our verification code, and now we give our information. First name, Joe. Last name, Doe. Password. Let's just find a password that we are comfortable with and create account. Your NUS account with username, your email has been created successfully. An email has also been sent to you to confirm the account creation. You may use the account for your NUS undergraduate admission application. Now, to continue our application, we need to go back to the Applicant Portal, which we do by clicking on Office of Admissions, and then click on Apply Now. Scroll down and find our qualification and click on Apply Now. Great, once again we are back in the Applicant Portal. Now we click on Social Account, and then we use a NUS login account. So first we type in our email, then we type in our password and click on Sign In. And as you can see, we are in the Applicant Portal. We have a welcome text here. Thank you for your interest in NUS undergraduate programs. And you can read this, and then we click on Continue to Apply. Please select the correct application category. We are an international applicant with international qualification. Next. Are you currently an undergraduate or former undergraduate of a university? Since we are applying for an undergraduate program, I'm going to choose No and click on Next. International High School Qualification. Please select your high school examination. I will choose Turkish High School and Next. And now we have different sections here like personal details, choice of study, education, achievement, other information, documents, and declaration. First, we start with personal details. Please indicate the location you're applying from. Non-EEA. I have read, understand, and agree to the collection, use, and disclosure of my personal data as described in the privacy notice, and that if I am located inside EEA, the provisions of Appendix 1 shall also apply to my personal data. Let's choose this. And we have personal particulars. Salutation, Mr. Full name, let's say John Doe. Given name, John. Gender, male. Date of birth, let's say postal code. Block and house number, street name. And country, Turkey. Citizenship, Turkey. Residential status, foreigner. Race and ethnic group. Well, for Turks, it's a little complicated, so I'm going to choose others. Religion, no religion. Marital status, well, single. Email address, okay. Mobile number, yeah, let's choose this one. And let's move on. Alternative contact, let's say cousin. Mobile, and save and next. And we have NUS College. NUS College is a faculty within the National University of Singapore that offers an enriched curriculum for undergraduates who wish to challenge themselves, both academically and beyond academics, while pursuing their degree in NUS. So if you're interested, you can read this to get more information on NUS College. Do you wish to be considered for NUS College? I'm going to choose No here. Choice of study. Single degree programs. Indicate your choices in order of preference. You may choose up to 8 choices. Now there are more information about specific programs, so you might want to check them out and see if there's any information on the specific program that you want to apply to. But now I'm going to start adding programs. First program, let's say economics. And if you want to add more programs, you can click here on this plus, and let's say business administration. Let's add another one and say environmental studies. Okay, and let's choose our preferred major for business administration. Let's say business economics. And save and next. Choice of study, double degree, concurrent degree, double major, minor, and specialization programs. This selection is optional. Indicate your choices in order of preference. You may choose up to 8 choices. Well, if you want to do a double degree, you can choose it here, but I'm gonna click on save and next. Now we are on education. International High School Education. Name of the school. Country, Turkey. From Let's say examination, Turkish high school, that's right. Month and year taken. Let's say, okay, if graduated more than a year ago, the activities engaged, current and past. Let's say working. Result time, actual or predicted and forecast. Let's say actual, and add some subjects. Let's say maths. Okay, let's click on save and next. Other education. So this section is optional. We have IELTS, TOEFL, and all the other tests that you might need. Again, remember to check the requirements of your specific qualification. Where are you from? What qualification you have? I'm talking about this table we went through earlier, like Turkish high school is my qualification, and then we have different requirements for people who are graduated and people who are not graduated, like standardized tests or English requirements. Make sure that you fill out the tests that you need to, okay? And then we click on save and next. And then we have university and tertiary education. If you have not been to any university, you can just click on save and next. And then we have achievements, short questions and answers. This section is mandatory. As part of our admissions process, we would like to get to know you better through a series of 5 short response questions. This is a self-evaluation of your interests and suitability for the program. So please answer simply and honestly in standard English and in your own words. Do not use any external aid such as artificial intelligence, yeah, they're on to me I guess, or ghostwriting. Doing so may have a negative impact on your application. Each question has a character reply limit, so avoid verbose answers and write straight to the point. Okay, I'm not gonna answer these, I'll just write some random stuff, but make sure that you answer them honestly and simply, okay? Question 1. Tell us something you have done outside your school curriculum to prepare yourself for your chosen degree programs. For example, did you work in a relevant part-time job, or did you take an online course? You know what? I'm gonna copy and paste this one, okay. Number 2. Tell us about a time when you failed to do something on your first try, but succeeded on subsequent attempts. How did you learn from your initial failure, change your approach, so that you eventually succeeded? Paste it again. Number 3, tell us about something that is meaningful to you and why. Okay. Number 4, what is your proudest achievement? How does it display your commitment and how have you been enterprising? Please also explain how it exemplifies some of the 5 NUS values of innovation, resilience, excellence, respect, and integrity. Okay. Number 5, is there anything else about yourself which you want us to know? Yeah. List of achievements. For the university to better evaluate your application, please list up 3 achievements that may include co-curricular activities and non-academic activities like social work, competitive sports, in which you have participated. If you have no achievements, please select non-applicable. Okay, these could be like medals, representing your country, active participation in community service, internship. I'm gonna choose here just not applicable, okay? And save and next. Health and support. Do you have any past or current medical, mental health, disability impairment which may or may not cause you to require the support or facilities while studying at university? Note, disclosure will not disadvantage your application. I'm gonna choose no here and save and next. Other information. Have you ever been arrested, charged in court, put on probation or convicted of an offense by a court of law or a military court in any country or jurisdiction, suspended or expelled from an educational institution, or terminated from your employment for any reason, or are there any court or disciplinary proceedings pending against you in any country or jurisdiction? Well, if you choose yes, you need to explain yourself. I'm going to choose no here. Save and next. Okay, then we have tuition grants for international students. There is a limited number of tuition grants available for international students, and these are awarded on a competitive basis based on merit. You may apply for a Tier C tuition grant. If you take up a Tier C tuition grant, you will be required to secure employment and serve in a Singapore entity for 3 years upon graduation. If you wish to apply, please fill the tuition grant application form as part of your university application. Okay, so let's save and next. As you can see, we have 2 options here. I'm a permanent resident or international student and I wish to apply for a tuition grant. I'm prepared to sign a tuition grant agreement with the government of Singapore, which would require that I secure employment and serve in a Singapore entity for 3 years upon graduation. or that we do not wish to apply for tuition grant. I will choose that I wish to apply for tuition grant and save and next. I declare the information provided by me in this declaration form is true and accurate, and I have not deliberately or willfully omitted to provide any information that will render me ineligible to receive tuition grant. Should I make a false declaration, I understand that I will be committing a criminal offense that may be punishable with a jail term and/or fine. Please select the option that applies to you. We have three options here. The first one is I have not received any tuition grant from Singapore government. The second is that I have received a tuition grant from Singapore government, but I did not graduate from the course. The third is that I have received a tuition grant from the government and I did graduate from the course. So I will choose I have not received any tuition grant and save and next. Terms and conditions. In applying for a tuition grant, I confirm that I agree with the terms and conditions set forth above, knowing that providing false information in this form is a criminal offense under Section 177 of the Penal Code, is punishable with imprisonment for a term up to 6 months or a fine of up to a maximum of 5,000 US dollars or with both. Okay, let's confirm that and save and next. Do we intend to apply for financial aid? Yes. Household income information. If you have any information on this, type it in. I'll just say less than $1,000. Save and next. Okay, here we have the documents we need to upload. Please upload the following supporting documents. You should go ahead and upload all of these. I'll just skip them, save and next. And we are in declaration. I read and I agree to the terms and conditions contained in the privacy notice. You can click here to see the privacy notice. I agree to receive marketing, advertising. I will not choose any of these. I'll just confirm I have read and agree to the terms and save and next. Personal identification number. A PIN is required for you to access the other application portals. Please create your 8 alphanumeric case-sensitive characters PIN and keep it confidential. You know what? I'm going to just choose this one and copy and paste, save and next. Application confirmation. Please verify that the information is accurate before clicking the submit button. As you can see, we can review our entire application, all the information, if they are true, if they are okay. And since we can click here and submit our application, it shows that all the things we put in are acceptable and we are good to go. Now, I'm not going to click on submit because I do not want to send them a fake application. But after you click on submit, you need to pay the application fee and then track your application on the application portal. So that's it. And here we are. If this video was helpful to you in any way, be sure to give us a like and subscribe to our channel for more educational content. Also, join our live streams on Fridays. We go into more scholarship opportunities and you can ask any questions that you might have. As always, for more comprehensive guides on studying abroad, as well as scholarship opportunities, visit our website at globalscholarships.com. See you in the next one.